The sugar snaps really are the stars of the show. Right, Pie? All right, Babyzilla, you better watch it. I'm watching you. Told y'all. She's gonna water the beans with iced tea. You hear that laugh? Y'all hear that laugh? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here, back at Urban Go Gardening with your girl, KeeKeeSoto. I greatly appreciate it. So, I just realized that with all the excitement of AJ's birthday and celebrating 500 subs, which I'm still super grateful for, that I really didn't get to go into depth about the apple trees. And you guys know I love to talk about some stuff. So I'm not an expert. I will never claim to be an expert, but one thing that I do is study. Like, I study and do as much research as I can so that, you know, I just love to learn. That's just who I am. So I do want to tell you guys a little bit about these trees in particular, including what AJ has decided to name them. But anyway, so this tree, this one is called the Apple Baker's Delight. I've got our other friend here, and this one is the Apple Crunch Bunch. Although these are two different kinds of apple trees, they both varieties do pollinate each other. And I got these from Gurney's, and they actually let you know which varieties can pollinate which. These guys are what are called reachables. So what that means is they don't get really tall at all. Like, you can literally just stand next to it and reach it. And they're made to fit in small backyards, to grow in containers. You don't need a ladder to climb up them. They're also great from zones 5 to 8, I believe. So I'm in 5B, so that works out well. To keep them at a manageable size, they're created using what's called rootstock technology. Now what that means is, and I'm going to bring you guys down so I can show you over here on the Crunch Bunch. So if you look here, there's a lump right here, and there's a green mark. What this is telling you is to not plant the tree past this line here, because this lump right here is where the new variety was grafted onto the original rootstock. So the rootstock is on the bottom, and then what variety was grafted to is at the top. Hence this lump here. And basically you don't want to plant above here because you don't want to disturb this area at all. You don't want to mess up the variety. You don't want to mess up, you don't want to cause any rotting. You don't want a chance that it won't grow. And then it's the same thing with the Apple Delight. Both of these guys are made to be dwarf varieties, which is why they're called reachables. But they give full-size fruit. And because of that, they will need to be staked. They will need some kind of support here because it's a small tree, a small stake, but it's going to give us full-size fruits. The Baker's Delight gives us juicy red apples, and the apples are said to have hints of honey, cinnamon, vanilla, perfect for baking or fresh eating. And then the Crunch Bunch is a golden apple with like an orange hue to it. So that one is perfect for like cider, for baking and fresh eating. The Crunch Bunch, like its name, it has a crunchy texture, and it also has a long storage time, which is really good. So these guys will not be fruiting for me this year, maybe not even next year, but that's okay because I'm going to enjoy watching them grow and progress and learning how to take care of them. I'm going to enjoy learning how to take care of them. So when these guys came, the instructions on the box said to leave them in the packaging, just make sure that the moist was in there, let them rest for 24 hours. So I did that, and then it said to soak the roots. It just so happened that that day, the following day, it was raining. So what I did was I put them both inside of a 5-gallon bucket, and I let the rainwater soak their roots for about 45 minutes. Then I proceeded to plant them, and I used my own potting mix, added blood meal for nitrogen, and I added the bone meal for phosphorus to help with the roots. And you know, so they've been outside ever since. I've been keeping them on my porch instead of where I'm going to have them. I'm just like, they're little babies, so I'm trying to take care of them, you know. They got rained on pretty bad, and I'm running my hands all through the soil, and although it's dark and rich, it's cold, not moist. So the last thing I want to do is let my new babies dry out. So it also got rained on for at least a good 12 to 16 hours. We had really bad rain, but the soil is dry now, and that's because it has good drainage holes on the bottom, which the hubster drilled in for me. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I am going to give them some more fertilizer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little trench. I hope you guys can see this. I'm just making a little circular trench. So I want all the nutrients to go right to the roots in the surrounding soil. Some of this bone meal, I'm going to sprinkle that in. I know you guys like, well, didn't you already add some of these to them? I did, but what happens is when it rains, yes, the rain waters, but it can also wash away the nutrients. So that's just something to remember when you guys are fertilizing in your containers. Just remember, continuous rain, especially heavy rain, it will water, but your nutrients will wash out as well. And I'm just going to work it all in. And guys, this smell is wicked. But that's okay. Then I'm going to take my liquid seaweed, my growth stimulator. I love this stuff. You guys seen my slips, my sweet potato slips? This is what did it, soaking them in this. My garlic, this is what did it, soaking them in this. This and baking soda, that's what did it. I'm letting y'all know. Tablespoon. Hi, Ginger. You gotta move, girl. Have a tablespoon mixed in with a gallon of water. And I'm just gonna water that in. I have got some straw here, and I'm actually going to mulch these guys. This straw is actually left over from Halloween. It's so funny. I was like, no, we're not throwing this away. I'm gonna use this in the garden. And I actually bought some more straw as well from Tractor Supply. Ooh, y'all know how I like getting on Amazon. Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, I know how I like getting on Amazon for raising their prices and doing people dirty, right? Okay, so, Lord, I just started smacking. It's a wrap now. Okay, so, so the Easy Straw, it covers 500 square feet or something like that, the big ones. On Amazon, they're like $30 a pack, y'all. $30. So I went to Tractor Supply, and they were $14.99. $14.99, same size. So I got two for the price I would have got one on Amazon. Now y'all remember I was talking to y'all about that peat moss, how it's $11.98 here in New York, and actually in the South I think it's $10.98, but you know, whatever. $11.98, and then that same size bag of peat moss was on Amazon for $32 freaking dollars. So Begin to Gardeners, I'm gonna always have y'all back. Y'all make sure y'all watch out for stuff like that. Make sure y'all look around, shop around, do what you gotta do, because it just ain't right. It just ain't right. But anyway, I'm going to keep mulching this, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, so these guys are all mulched in. They are good to go. They're fertilized. And just a little trick, I sprinkled some more blood meal on top of the mulch to keep the animals from being all curious and nosy and getting all up in my stuff. They don't like that smell. The smell is rank. I don't like that smell. So before I end this video, I just want to show you guys a little bit more of what's going on, because, you know, I just like talking to you guys so much. I love you guys. So Jeremy and I decided to drop some seeds in this garden after all, in this bed here, since we established, you know, exactly where I had threw in those few garlic bulbs. It looks like I only did 3 rows in this side, so we decided to throw in some kale, some carrots, some spinach, a few varieties, and some beets. And then these tree seeds are trying to grow as well. This tree right here, right? Say And just to show you guys the difference, this garlic, I did not use the seaweed fertilizer on at all. When I planted it, I didn't soak this garlic. I was actually in a rush to just get it down because I had been waiting for it to get delivered, and I just threw it in here. This garlic, all of this was soaked in the seaweed fertilizer. So yeah, this is why I use the seaweed fertilizer. I love it. And then over here, I'm just so happy with how beautiful. I'm just so happy with how beautiful and like rich our in-ground garden is. I can't wait for this weather to stabilize. We got the peas out here sunbathing today. The sugar snaps really are the stars of the show. Right, Pie? All right, Babyzilla, you better watch it. I'm watching you. Told y'all. She's gonna water the beans with iced tea. You hear that laugh? Y'all hear that laugh? It's so exciting. The beans are actually starting to germinate. You can see. You can see the bean breaking through. So I brought them out to get some sun. I think I planted these on Sunday or Monday. Let's see. It's starting to come through here. And like everywhere that I can see, they're busting through. Because these are actually going to get planted soon. I love that. And I have, these are all bush beans. Let's see, green, yellow, and purple. So again, I planted 4 in each cup and 4 cups of each. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16 plants of each variety. So we'll see what kind of germination we get. But I see the soil rising. Mama, don't drop that. Don't drop your cup. Babyzilla. No. Hey. We be nice to the plants? Huh? We be nice? So that's going to be it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, coming through on this beautiful Saturday morning. I want to wish all you guys a very, very happy Easter, and also remind you that the giveaway is still going on April 1st to April 8th. Go and find my last post. It says 500 subscriber giveaway, and watch the video so you know how to enter. Go ahead and follow me on all my social media, Urban Girl Gardening on TikTok, on Instagram. My Facebook group is Urban Girl Gardening. Go ahead and send a request. We'd love to have you over there. Shoot me an email at theurbangirlgardening@gmail.com. Learn with me, grow with me. Thank you for being here. Bye.